can try to find if they have separate for as they are doing the activities again and again. The number of pages would be The number of pages would depend on how many especially if you have time or a photocopier at home. Hello everyone! Welcome to the first episode of 4 Little Book Bugs. The series of 4 Little Book Bugs would be videos about some helpful tips in teaching your little book bugs and some fun activities to do with them. If you're trying to teach your little ones to write and trying to save money, you might as well watch this video. I'm going to show you some tips that might help you in that category. This book is such a lifesaver for us moms and dads. You can let your kids write, wipe it out, and write again. Write, wipe, write. It works like this. You can easily wipe it out when your child makes a mistake or if they want to write it again some other time. You can use a damp cloth or what is in the instruction. When you buy a book like this, it usually comes with a pen that kind of looks like a Sharpie for kids. And it has a glossy surface which makes it easy to erase. In this way, you can save some money since it can be reused by our little book bugs again and again. And in that, it can be easy for them to familiarize how to write some specific letters or words or numbers. Also, it lets you monitor the development of your kids' writing skills as they are doing the activities over and over again. This book that I'm showing you has different activities inside. It has drawing and writing activities. There. If you decide to buy a book like this, you can try to find if they have separate for writing or drawing. Or maybe you can just buy a sort of a combined book activity just like this one. But don't forget, after your child uses this activity book, try to erase their writing as soon as you can because it might be difficult to erase it if it takes you a little bit longer. One of the common books that parents buy for their little ones is like this. A regular tracing or writing activity book. My tip for you on this one, especially if you have time or a photocopier at home, try to clear photocopy the pages before you let your little book bugs write on it. The number of pages would depend on how many you think would be needed for your child's practice. You can bundle the photocopies by a staple or you can give it to them piece by piece. This can save a lot of hassle. In this way, you don't have to erase if you want your kids to practice again. And they can do the same activity a couple of times and it would be easy for them to familiarize how to write specific numbers, letters, or words. Also, it's much easier for parents to check the writing development of the kids and compare it with their previous works. If you have no time to go out and choose an activity book for your little book bugs, you can always make your own. This is really good, especially if you're advised to stay at home now due to pandemic. You can just easily make a simple one that can be traced and followed by your little kids. Then clear photocopy it before letting them write. It's better if you keep the original one so you can photocopy it anytime again and again. It's really cheap. The downside of the second and third tips that I mentioned though is the photocopies might not be colorful enough, especially if you use a black and white photocopier. But parents can make it up by being fun and engaging with their kids while asking them or telling them to trace and practice their writing skills. You can praise them often while you keep watching them and tell them that they are doing a great job. In my experience in teaching kids the English language is they tend to participate really well if you show them that your attention is on them and assuring them that they are doing a great job. It really does the trick. But also, whatever activities you let them do or use, always keep an eye on your child. Check the age restrictions, follow the instructions, check the hazards or anything that might endanger them even in the tiniest bit of chance. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and learned from these tips. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Love, the Book Bug.